Assalamualaikum grade 5. This is the summary video for today lesson. It's like science unit 4 the way we see things lesson 4.5 light changes direction. A learner book page number 62 and 63 and your homework for today was page number 37 from your activity book. And the most important thing your quiz it's not included this lesson until lesson 4.4. This week lessons are not included in the quiz. First of all, learning objective explore why a beam or rays of light changes direction when it is reflected from a surface. Also, we discussed today in the class about make relevant observation, different activity. So let's start. How does light travel when it reflect from a light source? It's coming to the object, maybe mirror, maybe something else. So how it's the direction, how it's reflection direction, the way light reflects off mirror is very much like the way a ball bounces like this. If you're bouncing it down, it's coming on the same in the opposite same position. If you're bouncing like this shape in the shape of V, so it's also move at the same direction after bouncing. So the way a ball bounces against a hard surface, if in throw a ball down, it bounces straight back. Throw down, it's bouncing straight back at him. In the second picture, and bounces a ball at the angle. Okay, and it bounces off the floor at the same angle away from him. Same like this, and throw the ball straight down, and then it's come back again in the same straight direction. Okay, this boy throw the ball at an angle, and also it's reflect or bounce off in the same angle on the opposite side. So light reflect off a mirror in the same similar way. It's touching like this. So again, this is the source of light. If touch with the surface and then reflect with the same angle. Angle A and angle B are equal. Obviously equal. You can see here. It's not possible. It's reflecting like this. It's the source of light from here. The beam coming like this and it's reflect like this or at the other direction. No, it's coming at the same angle. So light reflect off a mirror in a similar way. In other words, light reflect from a mirror at the same angle as it arrives. And the picture show how light travel when it reflects with lines and arrows. We call a line of light a ray. Obviously, ray or beam. For this, we have an activity to check the direction how light travels when it reflects. Make a small hole when a pin in the middle of dark paper. Okay, cover the torch glass with the dark paper so that the pinhole is in the middle of the torch glass. Secure the paper with masking tape, yeah, like this. So now what you do, hold the white paper in front of the mirror, same like this, about 50 centimeter away from the mirror. The mirror must be upright like this. Okay, the mirror must be upright. Shine your torch at the mirror. You will get a line of ray of light rather than a beam. Obviously, you can see here. Okay, observe the angle at which the ray of light from the torch reaches the mirror. Observe the point at which the reflected light falls on the paper. You can see here if the torch from here, the same it's coming with the same angle on the paper. You can fix it, should be, and you but you should see the angle. Is it equal both side reflection and when it's touching? So observe the angle that the light reflect off the mirror. Shine your torch at different angles from the mirror. You will just make it down, up, and little bit near for and check the angles. They are similar. After reflection, observe the ray of light that arrive at the mirror and reflect off the mirror on the paper. Obviously, boys, if we are doing this activity, we can observe and the angles similar. If you are touching at which direction, it's coming on the opposite direction but with the same angle. Done boys. After this, try to do this activity. In this chapter, what lesson what we learned, just the reflection of a mirror at the same angle. Main thing at the same angle as it arrived. As this is a source of light, it's reflecting or touching with the mirror or arrive at a mirror, it's bounce off or reflect back with the same angle as it's arrive from here to the mirror. Question number one exercise. Draw the path of a beam of light you have observed in activity 4.5. Depict the direction of light ray travel with lines and arrow. So let's do it. This is the task. You can see the direction. It's coming straight like this and touching. Not straight. You can say in the shake, in a little bit curve, but uh, you can say in a little bit curve back little bit like this. So if it's straight, it's coming like this and going back like this, but it is little bit bend. So you can see if I made a here angle, this side and this side both are equal. So like this coming and after reflection at the same angle, it reflect back. This is the torch and this one is the mirror. So you can say make sure that the learner draw arrow correctly. There's no you're making one here and one here. No, should be like the shape of V with same angles and they that they have the same angle between the mirror and the incoming ray from here from the touch and between the mirror and reflected ray. Question number two, what pattern did you notice about the angle the beam of light arrived at the mirror and the angle it reflect off the mirror? Simple, you can say it's the same angle, the length of the beam, because we are not measuring, we don't, this is not math, but you should know this is at the same angle for both sides. The angle of the beam of light arrive at the mirror and the angle it reflects off the mirror with both the same, meaning both same are at the when it's reach or arrive at the mirror and then reflect back same angle. Question number three, why do you think it was a good idea to repeat the activity several times? Obviously, it's very good for you. Why? By shining the light at different angles to the mirror, you could see that the angle the beam of light arrived at the mirror and the angle it reflected of the mirror were always the same. Yeah, obviously, it's the same. So these repeat observation allow us to observe a pattern and more accurate. Uh, the draw, the drawing below is incorrect. Redraw it correctly. Obviously, I told you before, it should be same angle. This angle is smaller, and this is showing us bigger. So make it correct like this. You can make both shape. You can do like this, okay, or like this, but should be same angles. Should be both sides with same angles. The angle between the mirror and the incoming ray must be the same. Okay, boys, take care. Page 37, your homework. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.